From lightly recruited high school standout to third, fourth, jewel on the dynasty in the making. He's neither enjoyed nor wanted the spotlight for himself, but that doesn't diminish his greatness. Truth told, Klay's public persona has always left something to be desired, though there is a certain charm to his aloofness. Still, it shouldn't take Klay going all-out NBA Jam 37 points in a quarter, 60 points in 29 minutes to seize the attention. This man is not new here. Everyone knows his work. The Golden State Warriors shooting guard has earned a lot of love and respect from his peers and fans, who acknowledge that he's a terrific player and one of the coolest persons in the association.
Andrew Bogut with a knee, 2-on-1.
On a sad and dreary day, there's one thing that always turns the day around for ball freaks, going to the one YouTube clip, Klay Thompson's 37-point quarter. The beauty of that moment cannot possibly be overstated. It was the most dominant 12-minute performance in NBA history. Thompson is a mythical figure in the Bay as the sharpshooter who turned into an all-around stud and has the most refreshing personality of any player in the game. He inspired the cult of Klaytheism, of which yours truly is a card-carrying member. He has inspired countless kids to try to replicate his sweet shooting motion. Despite being a public figure for many years, there are certain very surprising facts that very few people know about him. In this video, we'll show you the things you didn't know about Klay Thompson. So, let's start. Growing up in a galaxy full of stars around him. Klay comes from an extremely athletic family playing sports throughout his childhood. His father and mother are European. Klay Thompson knows a thing or two about the NBA, and not just because he plays for the league. He grew up around the NBA because his father is Michael Thompson. He was a player for several teams including the Los Angeles Lakers, the Portland Trail Blazers, and the San Antonio Spurs. Michael was the first overall draft pick in the NBA back in 1978. He had an excellent career, but more than that, has produced some amazing offspring. Michael, not Michael, Thompson is Klay's brother, and he also plays ball. He was a star player at Pepperdine University and now plays for the Santa Cruz Warriors, a team that's part of the NBA's developmental league. His other brother plays baseball in the majors. He's Klay's younger brother, Trace, and he chose to go in a different direction. Trace excelled at baseball growing up, was eventually drafted by the Chicago White Sox, and currently plays for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And wait, that's not it. Every single person in Klay Thompson's family plays sports, including his mother. His mother, Emily Thompson, was a professional volleyball player at one time in her life. While she may not be as big a name as Klay's father, it's pretty evident that Klay's athletic ability comes from both sides. In fact, he credits his mother for his shooting skills, though his dad was pretty good in his own right. Also, he's childhood friends with another famous player in the NBA. One of Klay Thompson's Little League friends growing up in Oregon was someone that you may recognize, Kevin Love. These two grew up playing ball together, and that stayed the same as they went through college and their professional careers together. He's the three-point lord of NBA. In the time he's been in the NBA, Thompson has had some pretty stellar performances. While Klay hasn't been in the league that long, he's made some pretty impressive history. Take the 37 points in one quarter as an example. Most players won't score that much in an entire game, much less a quarter. The Splash Brothers, Klay and his teammate Steph Curry, nearly own all the three-point records of the NBA. The ones to Klay's name are most three-pointers in a game, most three-pointers in a half, most three-pointers in a quarter, most three-pointers in a 5-game playoff series, splashing a perfect 10 for 10 consecutive three-pointers, regional commercial Space Jam actor. This might come as a surprise, but no, it's true. Thompson has spent his time on the local commercial circuit. Due to his propensity for reading newspapers in the locker room, he shot ads in support of the San Jose Mercury News. However, the most amazing advertisement that Klay filmed involves himself playing Michael K. Williams in a chess match based on the legendary 7th Seal chess match. The company the commercial was for, Kaiser Permanente. Klay was grown up though and recently signed on to be a part of the new Space Jam movie as the co-star of basketball rival LeBron James. China Klay. Of all the things on this list, this is one of my favorites. China Klay is the defining view of public Klay. The NBA offseason has increased in scope, and blockbuster signings and trades keep the rumor mill churning throughout the dog days. However, transactions aren't the only story. Seeing the mild-mannered Thompson on a trip across the Pacific dancing on stage and missing dunks gives me pleasure to this day, and only endeared him to us more. Dr. Thompson, Medicine Man. On one of the stops during Thompson's tour of China, he and Jacob Evans III, the Warriors guard who's with him on the trip, learned how to make Chinese medicine. Thompson can be heard in a video showing them blending who knows what in a cup saying, "Rookie on the trip, you gotta drink the thing I make. Upside down." There were several TikTok videos of Thompson's time in China circulating on social media over the last couple of days. But one in particular harkens back to a mistake Klay made during the NBA season. He's seen intently looking at a book with Chinese characters on it for a few seconds before he starts to realize that maybe the book is upside down. He looks at the book quizzically, turns right side up, and then back upside down again before figuring out the right way to check it out. Celebrity girlfriends. Klay has some talent when it comes to women, as he has dated and has been linked with gorgeous ladies during his career. He has collected awards and records, but can also brag about his off-court adventures, which are really impressive. A Golden State Warriors fan shared a photo of Klay alongside the girl he's dated in recent years. The list looks incredible, and so do the ladies. It's fair to say that Klay's dating life became more visible in 2014 when he started seeing Hannah Stocking, an internet sensation. She has over 21 million Instagram and more than 26 million TikTok followers. 1 year after that, he dated American basketball player Tiffany Suarez. In 2017, he was linked with stunning model Abigail Ratchford, but the 3x NBA champion denied that he was seeing the girl. The Splash Brothers cited that he'd like to date a girl to create a family and spend time with his dog Rocco, seemingly throwing shade at Ratchford. After that, he had a short relationship with Carlene Henry before being spotted with Mexican actress Isa Gonzalez. More recently, he's been with Laura Harrier, another actress most famous for playing Liz Allen in Spider-Man: Homecoming. Klay went to premieres with Harrier, even going to the Spider-Man: Homecoming with her, drawing a lot of attention to them. It's unclear if they're still together, but Klay wouldn't have any problems getting to know another woman. He's a chill dude that is willing to do many activities, something that will be appealing to many ladies. Net worth. Klay Thompson will be starting his 11th consecutive season for the Golden State Warriors in the 2021-2022 NBA season. Unfortunately, he has missed out on 2 of these seasons due to injury. Klay Thompson will be with the Warriors till the 2024 season as he inked a massive $190 million extension deal back in 2019, free agency. Thompson will earn a salary of $37,980,720 for the 2021-2022 season, despite being sidelined due to injury for a prolonged duration. Celebrity net worth derives that Klay Thompson's net worth is $70 million in 2022. Klay earns a fortune of his worth through his NBA salary, but Forbes also notified last year that the shooting guard makes $14 million from endorsements every year. Klay the dog dad. Now, if you watched it all the way to the end of this video, you are up for a treat. Get ready for some cute bulldog content. Klay Thompson is a huge dog dad. His bulldog, Rocco, is a celebrity in the Bay Area. Klay is known for not yet settling down with a wife, but does he even have to with Rocco around? Look at this guy, the perfect dog for the perfect man. In January, after 941 days away due to injury, Thompson was back in uniform. His hair was longer and he has added a headband, part of a rebrand that had been born out of months of relative solitude, he said. But he was characteristically fearless in front of an adoring crowd at Chase Center in San Francisco. He returned as if he had never left. He barked at officials, he launched 3-pointers, he played off the crowd, and he soared for an emphatic dunk. So, that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll come back with more amazing stuff. Peace out.